Just
We're not the runners. We're racing. We're seeing Alex and SonahSofern here, but yeah, this is Wind Waker Randomizer. We're starting to see a little more bingo involved with it here.
And of course, the Grandma skin did win the bid war, and as such, we see Alex with the Grandma skin.
All right, yeah, we're playing. So the randomizer that we have here, if you randomize all of the settings, it's mostly the item locations, and there's about 300 total locations. But with the settings that we have here, there's about 50 different areas that you can find progress items on. The progress items are going to open up additional checks for you to open, so there's going to be a balance between finding your progress or going for your bingo cards here, which will be pretty interesting.
And it looks like one of our goals that both runners are going for is defeating the size 4 squid and sploosh kaboom, which looks like Sonah already got it, actually.
Oh, looks like Sonah was quick enough, yes.
Yeah.
Seeing that bingo card revealed right away, knowing that you can run to that mini game.
Yeah. That is not... Battle Squid is not in logic for this randomizer, but it is a goal on the bingo square, so both runners tried to go get it.
Yeah, and that's the only thing that we have to do, so we're not taking any more time that we need in that area.
And so this is a lockout bingo, which means that as soon as someone unlocks the square, as soon as someone gets the square, no one else can get it. So Sonah just locked out the size 4 squid from Alex. And the goal is to get 13 of the 25 squares.
Yeah, as far as the settings that we have available for progress items, we have island puzzles. We have a miscellaneous category, which is a few freestanding chests. We have puzzle secret caves and submarines. We don't start with the sword, and there's going to be one dungeon enabled in the settings that has a bunch of items, and that might need to be beaten as well.
Yes. And just looking at some of these different tasks that we have to do, some of them pretty simple. A lot of them you need items for, which is the first step, getting a bunch of items so we can do a bunch of these items, or not items, squares. So yeah, that's what they're doing. Windfall, the most dense island in terms of getting early game checks. So both our runners are heading here trying to clear it out before they move on to more niche areas.
So something that you just saw Alex do, and you will probably see Sonah do right after, is there's a setting for chest type matches contents, which means the chest texture that Alex is opening right now is the chest that we're looking for. They're going to have potential progress items. If we see a brown chest, those are not going to have anything that's required to advance and open up additional checks later in the game. So it kind of gives you a way to try to peek it, see what it is, and if it's brown, then you can fairly safely ignore it.
Also of note, we do start with a couple extra items than a normal randomizer. We start with the deluxe picto box and spoils bag and delivery bag, and those are just kind of quality of life, because you don't want to have to depend on getting spoils bag to turn in your spoils, and same with delivery bag.
All right, and yeah. As far as completion, we're just looking for whoever's completing the. If one of the runners reaches 13 completed checkboxes here first, then that'll be ahead in the Lockout bingo, and they'll take it there.
Yep. So it looks like Sona is finishing up with Windfall, going to Tingle Island.
All right, yeah. Let's actually take a look at some of the goals here that they've been going for. Looks like Alex just got the bottle on Minenko on Windfall. Got that one off. Sona's going to be throwing the Tingle statue somewhere.
Oh, trying to get the blue shoe. I see. Interesting. I've never seen it done this way, but I guess it works.
Yeah, we don't start with any items to kill these shoes, but
Right.
it looks like the Tingle statue does damage. Yes, Tally, you can pick up those statues, you can throw them in the ocean, you can get rid of them. If you leave the sector, they'll be right back where you pick them up. All right, looks like we need. Yeah, there's a few items that we can get. There's a few fun things. Alex and Sona have both been working on this bingo version for quite a while now. I think about a year actually. Sona's been developing a lot of the goals, and Alex has been playing quite a bit and getting a lot of the balancing out, kind of making sure that we don't have too many really difficult or out of the way ones, and that it all feels really good.
Yes, and because of that, they play a lot with each other, so they kind of know each other's tendencies. So we might be seeing some metagaming throughout this because they know how each other plays. So it was going to be interesting. Looks like Alex is going to get this Northern Fairy sub, and looks like Sona is going for the Six Eyes? Or no, Six Eye Reef sub? Is that what it is? I can't tell. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. All right, so yes, Alex got a brown chest there, so that bomb bag is not required to open up any additional checks to find items in. But submarines are a setting, so they very well can have items, and since we have so few items or so few checks enabled, most likely our progress items there's a high chance they'll have like bombs or a bow or a sword, something that lets you do other checks very easily.
Sona's struggling a little bit versus this Moblin. Of course, we don't have any real items to damage him with, but as soon as we kill one, we get their weapons, so. Ooh, and power bracelets for Alex on Mother and Child.
One half of the way to that power bracelet and iron boots.
Indeed.
Bingo card there.
And it looks like it might be time. We might be getting some Grandmaception here. He did pick up a fairy on Mother and Child.
Oh yes, there's a good one. Sona defeating the 4th different color of Choo Choo.
Yes. That's why I went to Six Eye Reef first. That makes sense.
It's really interesting because you see these goals as soon as the seed starts, and there's a lot of on the fly routing, and just being able to know that that's something that you have to do is very, very impressive to see.
Right. And that's Din's Pearl. That does lead to entry to Tower of the Gods. It also is one of our tasks that we have to do. All Goddess Pearls in the bottom right.
We have the 1 dungeon race mode, which means I'm going to take a look at Sona's side of the stream. That is Wind Temple is the single dungeon. It means any chests in Wind Temple could also have progress items, and the boss is going to have most likely a piece of the Triforce.
Yes.
All right. Looks like we might have a little bit of action with Beetle today here, selling him spoils worth 30 rupees.
Mm-hmm.
Platinum Mothula, I can only think of doing that with a skull hammer, but there might be another way. A lot of these goals make you play the game in a way that, like, you wouldn't do a lot of these when you're either speedrunning or when racing randomizer. There's a lot that is really unconventional, and a lot of it
Right.
really tests out your knowledge of mechanics of the game and what's possible. So it's pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
I've played this a couple times. I've played the bingo a couple times, and there are some objectives which I just don't know how to
Exactly.
solve them.
Like these guys have been being like really creative with these goals.
Also, we have Grandma saving Grandma right now. That is.
Oh yes, we love Grandmaception.
I really like the Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Just gonna say, I really like the empty magic bar because we start with a magic bar, but we don't have anything to actually use that magic with.
Right. Yes. So we're looking for Trevor. We like Trevor.
We have Trevor.
But we're looking for fire ice arrows, Deku Leaf. There's nothing else, right? Like gets rid of magic.
Yeah, I think it's mostly just the leaf and fire arrows. That's right.
Yeah.
You could also go into, let's say, Wind Temple or Forest Haven, and there are enemies which can grab you and will drain your magic.
Oh, that's true. Yes. those purple blue tentacle things.
And Grandma gave us a note to Mom, which is another sad letter to someone else's mother. What's she doing with that? Her pen pal needing some.
I guess
attention there.
Didn't have the money to mail it, so.
But mailing it and getting that card.
So we're really just looking for something like some sort of weapon, like a bow or bombs, because that would let us sink the warship at Northern Ferry. Just looking for some weapon of some sort. As soon as we get that, things become a lot easier.
I think with warships, you have to use bombs to destroy them. I don't think they can be killed any other way.
Yeah. Oh, as I say that. Got our first sword.
There are 4 swords total that we need to fully power up that Master Sword, which is one of our card objectives here. All right, yeah, Wind Waker has a lot of. It has a decent amount of out of bounds clips and tricks that are fairly useful, that speed things up and that enable a lot of tricks available. One of the most popular kinds of tricks is one that has the very intimidating name of storage. Storage is a way for you to take control of the camera, and I'll maybe explain more if we see it pop up. But if people start doing shenanigans with the Wind Waker, then they're most likely getting ready to do something like that.
Yes, and there's our first piece of cheese. Of course, this isn't a beat the game bingo, so we don't necessarily need all of those, but...
8 Triforce shards total that will form the Triforce of Courage and give us that top left card there.
Indeed.
Alex is going to be peeking the top of this island, which has an item on it. I think I saw that as a chart.
Might
which
be
is...
Can't tell.
That's probably the only useful chart.
Yep.
Some fun to clink in chat. The single temple that we have is the Wind Temple. But the Headstone Island has this submarine on the way, which is a little bit of a difficult one to deal with just a single short butter knife sword.
Definitely the most chaotic.
But we also have Sona grabbing Paw Print Cave, which has 4 checks total in it, 4 items that could be possible. We can only check 3 right now, though.
Yeah, the second pearl right there. Oh, and that finishes our power bracelets and iron boots.
Ooh, Sona gets both of those items first.
Yes.
Oh yes,
So Sona just missing one more of the goddess pearls in order to get that bottom right check.
Apologize, Symponic. I didn't see the Earth Temple items that we have there. That grappling hook is going to be very, very nice, though. I think we have some salvaging objectives here.
Yes, we do. And Sona doing that peek, getting on top of the rock out of bounds in order to see that top chest, which did happen to be spiky, I believe. So Sona will need to go back. But Alex just got the grappling hook, so as soon as they go there first, we'll be able to grab it on their first trip.
Going fishing for some money here as well.
Yep.
I think it's only money that can be in these random chests, is it? Or
I believe so, yes.
But that sort of thing is just knowledge of the game that really helps you out in Bingo here.
I don't think I've ever picked up one of those in all of my hours of playing this game.
I mean, you do it playing vanilla, but that's about
true.
it. But randomizing bingos, like, there's no other reason to get those. Oh, both runners on the same islands right now. Going to be aiming for the same checks, maybe.
Now it looks like Sona is going to 5-star, going to do that reef, or not reef, submarine. Alex is going to be getting Boko Baba seeds, presumably for the potion.
Sell to Beetle, maybe, or
sell the Beetle too. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you can use the seeds to get the potion in this island, or I don't know how much they sell for. So how many do you need? That
no idea, but looks like Alex knows.
Oh, Grandma's audio. She's trying so hard.
I know. We love Grandma. Just trying our best.
Right, so in another sub here, but no sword. So this is going to be tricky because these Boko Boblins are going to be just harassing them.
Wow. He knew exactly how much those were worth.
6 seeds for 30 rupees?
Yeah.
Those are pretty good money.
I know. I guess Beetle just really doesn't like fighting Boko Bobas, which fair enough.
Sona getting one of those large machetes from the Boko Boblins, which do quite a lot of damage, especially if you don't have any other weapons to fight with. Yeah, even if oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, so looking at the goals, the max rupees for your wallet, both runners are pretty close to that. They're both about 300 off. Alex does have a 60 rupee lead. 70, actually. So.
Yeah, and that kind of ties in with the brown chests that we have. We know that brown chests aren't going to have items that progress, but there's about a 50% chance that they have some sort of money, and a very common rupee to have are the silver ones, which are 200, which would really help out with that.
Yes, indeed. Fortunately, Alex not getting one on that raft, but...
Alright, so some other items that we have, or some other objectives that we have here on the bingo cards. Defeating Kargarots rocks, befriending Cyclos, killing warships. I think bombs or bow is going to help out with a lot of those, so whoever gets one of those first is very likely going to be looking for those objectives.
Indeed, indeed. In a couple of these checks we need the hook shot for, like full clearing Angular Isles and defeating the Choo-Choo at Overlook. Unlocking a big key door. That one's interesting, because wind temples are only logical dungeon, but it's a pretty long dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be worth it to go do a different dungeon instead and do it faster.
Yeah, I think the quickest one would probably be Forbidden Woods.
Yeah.
The type of chest that you see, there are also blue chests which have keys. We'll only see those in dungeons in these settings, but you could jump into Forbidden Woods, look for those blue chests, try to find a big key as fast as you can, and open that.
Indeed. Don't even need to fight the boss, you can just teleport out. Also, there's the ghosted chart, so we were wrong about what was on host headstone.
Those charts can be tough to see in game, let alone on streams like this.
Indeed.
But the good thing about Ghost Ship as well is once you finish Ghost Ship, it has pots at the end which have about 300 rupees in them.
This is true.
So if you can get to the end of Ghost Ship, then you're set for money. It looks like that's exactly where Sona's heading right now. Oh no, no, I got me again.
And it looks like this is our first storage done by Alex. So as Gold was saying earlier, storage basically lets you take control of Link while they're in a cutscene. And certain cutscenes, like this chest that Alex is about to open, can alter your hitbox in ways that not intended. So you can just kind of walk up walls and go through walls, like Alex is just going to do, and teleport up to the end of this cave.
Yeah, the game will try to take control of the camera. It'll change your hitbox in order to give you the item for some reason. But you keep the hitbox as if you were in the cutscene. It's a really fun trick, but also really janky.
Yes. It's very versatile too, so you'll see Alex take another storage, store that chest, and sail all the way to this next island, where you can do something, where you can clip into this door right here.
Symphotic Link is right. Ghost Ship chart also has pose in it, which possess you, which is a bingo cart.
But Sona doesn't actually have any weapons yet, so
yeah. That's a tough call for sure.
To do that, yeah.
I was doing another little storage trick where you just walk through grates. It's it's great.
It's great. Alright, where is Sona going? Looks like can't tell what island it is, to be honest. Oh, another bottle. Yes, bottles will always be in spiky chests, so you can get baited by them very hard.
You only ever need one bottle for the randomizer. Any more is just a meme, really.
And the good thing about storing chests is that you will still get the contents of that chest if you enter a loading zone, or if you exit. Yeah, basically if you enter a loading zone. So Alex did get that item that was on top of the Cliff Plateau Isles. We just don't really know what it is yet because they didn't check.
Sona was right beside the ghost ship, but decided to warp away. Presumably because they wouldn't be able to complete it or whatnot. But
right,
they could become possessed, and there's also a Wizrobe in there which will spawn an enemy that'll be either a Stalfos or a Redead. And if it was a Redead, we have the Picto Box. We could have gotten the picture as Tally said there. So there's two possibilities. I think that may have been worth it to try anyway. Oh, Grandma showing her gains.
Oh yes. Grandma's been hitting the gym.
They were saying we wanted to see maybe the Shaggy skin, even 1% of his power, but no, it's Grandma. We want to see 1% of Grandma's power.
That's right. Oh, Bomb Island, how I hate you so.
I think these Megtails are pretty unanimously some of the jankiest enemies in the game. Sometimes they'll just crawl up the wall, phase through things.
Especially with the hero's sword, you need 2 swings or a jump slash to be able to curl them up into that ball. So it's very finicky trying to get the perfect amount of damage on those.
At Fire Island, Alex just choosing to void out instead of running across the tentative, slippery platforms, which is
Fair
understandable.
enough.
Yeah. Now 2 more Megtails to have fun hijinks with.
Oh, yeah. See, if you mistime that jump slash, you'll just end up killing it instead. Which we don't want, surprisingly.
Sona heading over to Greatfish.
Looks like sailing up to Rock Spire. We did get that beetle mail earlier, depicting
We did
what
get
was
a hint.
in...
Yeah. We did get a hint on the mail, the beetle mail, that I know there was a magic meter upgrade on the Rock Spire ship shop.
Right.
But it's kind of, do you go and spend all that money, or because we still want to max out our
true.
wallet?
You still have to max your wallet.
There's one item we can get, and it costs 500 rupees.
Oh, that's the last pearl. It's just Sona has the first 2, and I think Alex has skins.
Yeah,
If
that's
I
right.
remember correctly.
All right, Tingle Statue. Tingle Statue. Okay, that must be pretty close to the last one if we know that. Because normally you don't get very excited for Tingle Statues until you find the last one, but Ankle does give you money for collecting them, 50 rupees each. That could really help out.
It looks like Sona has all 5, actually. Can't tell. Was that 5 or was that only 4?
I'm guessing they'll have to, because that's the only thing that's worth doing up here.
Right, yeah.
There's Ankle who's being forced to spin the windmill forever.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's really good.
Now, we were saying either bow or bombs would be great for a lot of these objectives. That's a that's a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh, synchronized Ballad of Gales.
Yes.
Link
Will we
and
go to the
Grandma
same
at
place?
Link and Grandma at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
They're both adventuring. Grandma.
Off to save the world together.
Power of family.
Yeah, it looks like Sona's not messing around, just gonna go straight to that northern fairy island to get the warship.
Yeah, so Alex is going to see that, and that's going to be a little. That's probably going to deter or tie into the routing that he chooses to go on from there.
Right.
Because he'll know that bombs are somewhere. So, yeah, might be more worth it for him to go for other checks that don't require bombs to get any advantage that he can.
Indeed. And it looks like Alex is trying to get as many rupees as they can. At 810 now, so getting close. One single silver rupee would be able to max them out.
Sona going for those 2 cargo rocks. Gonna shoot them out of the air here. But luckily, they are aggravated birds, and they'll come down and try to swoop you out.
The only time that angry birds will be good for you.
Ooh, that looks like a pretty steep shot to try to make. Oh, Alex gonna actually pick up the maxed wallet from Ankle here though, getting 250 rupees. So
forgot about that. We were just talking about that, and I still forgot. But yeah, Sona with a slight lead, 5-4 right now in terms of goals. Looks like Alex is gonna go immediately spend the money that he just got. Don't take financial advice from Alex, everybody. Well, Sona's trying to snipe the Kargrok out of the air.
Oh, that is a fun shot to make.
That's bold.
Okay, so Alex had 4 Tingle Statues, got the 200 to max out the wallet, and now is getting the 5th just in case.
Yep.
they can save scum it. So that's a smart save to make, just in case Ankle has nothing. But he's gonna find those bombs, and he's gonna probably nod his head and understand why Sona got some of those other objectives
Yep.
first here.
Yep. The thing is, Sona still doesn't have a sword. I don't remember. Oh, the sword was on Grandma Mail, wasn't it? And Sona never did Minenko, so they didn't get a bottle.
Yeah, Alex with 2 bottles, I think, and Sona with none. They're nice ones to have. Yeah, this is a very fun randomizer, especially with some of the more recent updates that come out with it, the chess type matches contents, and well, Sona just gets a bow. That
Yep.
is another very good item. I think that's going to let us get
Yeah.
Cyclos very soon here, and probably also the Kargarok on Fire Mountain. It'll be a lot easier to shoot with the bow.
Short side quests, I believe, are not in Logic.
They are not. That's right.
So Alex just did Minenko because it's quick and it could be potentially a couple rupees.
Yeah.
Ended up getting a bottle out of it though, so.
We do start with the deluxe Picto box, so it's a really quick one to check anyway. Like Alex.
Oh, actually getting the aggro on it.
Oh, got the Gargarok to notice him.
Yeah.
So I'm going for Cyclos here, which you only need 3 arrows for. No more.
Yep.
But it usually takes more.
It definitely takes more. Especially with the waves affecting your aim.
All right,
But,
we're all tied up 6-6.
yeah. Close race.
Still nothing that costs magic. Well, let's see if Cyclos has something powerful for it.
Oh, Earth goes lyric.
That could help out getting all 4 transparent chests in Earth Temple, so that we don't have to do any or as many tricks to get down to the bottom.
This is true.
I think we will still need Command Melody and probably Mirror Shield. I think.
Yeah, probably. Especially for the last 2 checks, or the last 2 transparent chests in the temple in the basement.
All right, Alex doing another little peek there to see if he has to go for that.
And we don't. So Alex is just going to leave. Don't know where he's going. He doesn't have Ghost Ship yet. Ghost Ship chart yet, I should say, so he can't get a Ghost Ship.
All right,
Going
now
to
that
Paw
Sona's...
Print.
Oh yeah. Or not.
Never mind.
Sona's going for the Ghost Ship
Flight
now.
control.
Since having a bow and bombs, there's ways to clear out the Ghost Ship. So I think they'll be able to get a lot of objectives here. They could get the Redead picture. They could become possessed.
Yeah, a lot of checks you can get here. Alex, yeah, that stored chest was a 3rd Triforce shard.
Yeah, so if you do get storage and then grab an item from a chest, you don't actually get the item at the point. You have to wait for the chest to unload, which you can do by going through a loading zone or sailing to another quadrant. If you save and quit while you have that item stored, it will actually give that item to the link on the title screen, and it'll delete it from your game completely. Worst case, it makes that version of your game completely unbeatable. Oh, but Alex.
Yeah. That might honestly give Sona some false information. They might think that Alex has a magic item, but...
Oh, this is just going at breakneck speed here. So Yeah, what Alex did is he started the flight, the Birdman minigame. As soon as you fall in the water, it immediately drains all of your magic. But you normally can't get off that platform, so Alex had bombs that he was able to bomb boost over the bounds of the game and jump in the water.
Yep.
And yes, that's right. Got our second bow on the mail there right after. So very, very good for Alex there.
Very convenient to get a bow right there, and then get this.
So I guess Sona did get a. Oh, well, there's Fire Nice. Sona did get a picture of the Redead, but it's not marked off on the card here.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, maybe he did. Didn't notice. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, so one of the rules in these bingos is that in order to get a Redead picture cast, you have to submit it to the figurine place.
The Nintendo Gallery, and they have
Yeah.
to accept it. Right, that's right.
Yeah. That's why. That makes sense.
The Nintendo Gallery is a place where even when I played this game vanilla ages ago, I still didn't. I don't think I even came across it. Like,
I mean, yeah, like you see it and you're like, how do you open that? And then you just kind of forget about it because there's everything else to do. Alright, Alex finally going to paw print, while Sona is probably looking towards that defeat of fire keys with fire arrows check.
yeah, the closest fire keys will probably be in Fire Mountain. Grandma's sound effects just get me every time. She's trying her best.
That's all you can ask for, really.
Yeah, Alex is going to be able to get all 4 of these checks on the first visit. So
Yep.
Sona did not get the one up top. If this is something pretty good, then that's going to be a nice advantage for Alex.
I'm trying to remember where was grappling hook was in just a random sub, right?
I think it was the rat sub in Headstone.
Oh, the headstone sub, right? Okay.
Killing out all those rats with the butter knife, the short sword.
Yeah, Sona still doesn't have.
Any swords, yeah.
Oh, and
Oh.
there's the second one.
I mean, I'm not going to call things too early, but I think it's going to be a long time before Sona goes back to that check. So I think Alex is going to get that full Master Sword eventually. But you never know. There's 4 in total. Alex has 2 now.
Indeed, indeed.
Fire Keys is defeated.
Versus Iron Boots.
But we're already at 9 checks on Sona's side, 9-7.
Yeah.
There's not too many more.
Right, also, I lied. Alex is still missing Din's Pearl, I believe.
I think they both have 2 each now, hey?
Yes.
All right, yeah, we're at this point. I think we don't have too much to get the other bingo objectives. Like, we have all goddess pearls. That's probably the easiest one for both of them to get. But after that, we need to find more items.
That's right. Yeah, like Platinum Mothula, you need Skullhammer 4, Overlook Island Choo Choo, you need Poke Shot 4. A bunch of dependencies with these checks, just a matter of finding them.
Alex is going to Crescent Moon sub. This is it's a survival one. You kill the first mini blin here, and then you wait for a minute and survive.
Yep. I always like waiting. I always like doing this sub when I have the skull hammer, so I can just yeet these mini blins out of existence.
It is a nice ASMR sub, though.
Yes.
One interesting thing, Sona has the fire and ice arrows, and you can actually shoot the skulls in the sub. It will immediately drop the ladder and finish it right away. It's kind of a weird programming quirk, I guess, that they had, but that might be a possible time save for Sona. Depending on if it's required at all, if it's there's so much you can just skip of this game in Bingo that you would normally play.
Right.
Sona has been to Crescent already.
Vanity. That's not very useful in this Bingo. Although it is like a progress location. So.
Yeah, that does let us get into the cabana, and we do need grappling hook, which Alex does have.
You also technically need the skull hammer, but although it's slower, you can do it without the skull hammer.
If you don't have the skull hammer for cabana, it uses about 1.5 minutes, I think, of time, which is not a small amount.
Not ideal.
I know every time that I've done it in a race, I've regretted it, so yeah.
Yep. Just wait for that skull hammer.
Sona showing off some of the unfortunate effects of the chest storage, making your hitbox so small, sometimes you'll just fall right through.
Yep. And without the sword here, this is a frame perfect roll jump, which is unfortunate.
Look at Grandma fighting those moblins. Yeah, this is probably the toughest way to do this jump that Sona's doing, but third try, not too bad.
Nice.
And yeah, this should be a bottle, so if Sona goes to save Grandma, that'll wind up in a sword eventually. I mean, we can kind of get around the sword. We can kind of get around the sword a bit now since we have bow and bombs. It's still not ideal, but at least it's some form of damage.
Just taking a look at that little emblem down there. It's a very cool emblem.
That's a nice emblem.
Oh, and that's the last pearl. I forgot about that. There we go.
There we are. All right. So now Alex can't really get anything else, any other cards here, I believe. So they're going to be searching for progress items.
Yep. It's currently 8 to 9. I think both players need at least one more item to go get another check.
The unlock a big key door is going to be the most interesting one, I think, because there's so many options for that.
Yeah, I feel like that's the longest one, like the most out of the way one at least. Because do you gamble going into a random dungeon, even though it's not like part of progression, or do you just go in Wind Temple and take longer to just do all the progression in Wind Temple?
Sona blowing up some of the grass on Dragon Roost, which drops arrows and bombs. I did not know that those.
I definitely did not know that either. But the more you know.
Hammer and Leaf would be huge as well. I think probably the Leaf more so because that opens up some Wind Temple things you could do. Even though I guess Hammer, well, like yeah, Hammer and Leaf would both be very good.
Yes.
I think
and Hookshot, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure. I think in terms of randomizers or speedrunning, well, I don't know about speedrunning, but in terms of the randomizer, I think the Leaf is pretty unanimously considered the best item in the game.
Yes. I think so.
There's a trick where you can get into Wind Temple without the hammer. I don't know if we'll see it, maybe.
We love door cancel. But yes, it's a very finicky trick, and
you're
probably
blind
not
for the
going to be
entire
used.
duration.
Yes. Yes, that is also a part of it. So probably won't see it, but it's a
But maybe.
possibility. It could happen.
Dear Soup.
Yes, we love soup.
All right, Alex doing a little Wind Waker dive there. It's the first trick that you do when you normally get storage with Wind Waker. It's kind of the first half of it, but if you do it in the sea, you'll just keep falling because there's no collision on you at that point. You fall underneath the bounds of the island, and then Wind Waker will try to always put you to the highest level of water. So if you swim underneath water, it will immediately jump you right up to the top of it.
Yep. Because there's never an instance where you're like simultaneously in two bodies of water where one is like above you. So that's just a failsafe they have to keep you on the surface of the water that you're in. But we can abuse that to get up to places that we're not supposed to, like this forest haven.
So I'm gonna go grab a ferry and go be a nice grandson to save Grandma.
Finally get the first sword after a couple extra. Oh, there's the third sword, but missing the bulb skip.
You can skip that last bowl, but it comes with a risk, and this is exactly the risk.
Saves about 4 seconds, loses about 45, I think. So, I personally never go for it, but people that are consistent with it, they're good at it. It saves time.
If you have the leaf, you can actually jump up on one of the cyclones and enter Forest Haven from that door right there, and then you can use the telescope to peek what's on top of that branch, and that's pretty quick. But we're out of luck right now. No leaf yet.
No leaf yet.
Sonah going over for Ice Ring here now. Something that we need fire arrows for. So yeah, there's about 50 checks in the overworld, and there'll be about 13 in Wind Temple. So those are the possible items that we'll have.
And there's our leaf.
Well, there it is.
That is very good for Sonah.
Normally in Ice Ring here, you would jump slash with a sword to get on top of the chest, and then you just jump onto the ledge, but no sword, so we have to get creative.
Indeed, yes. And gotta love ice physics in any video game, but...
And this is exactly the type of fun that randomizers and bingo brings up. It's like, I've never been in this situation before. I think this should work. Let's try.
Yep. This should work. I think this works, and then it doesn't work, and then you oh.
Oh, Grandma's climbing sounds. And, all Grandma's sounds. It's just top tier. Now, these ice things are weird because if you're not running at full speed, you will just fall right off without jumping. It's some of the most annoying things that can happen here.
And an interesting thing is, I don't know if this is actually true, but I feel like when you roll on the ice while trying to accelerate, you don't actually accelerate as fast as you would just running. So sometimes you just do that and you fall off. You're like, what? I was rolling. Why didn't it work? And then that's fine.
Oh, it's opening up Tingle's chart, giving us a little honk honk. Oh,
Skullhammer
and the Skullhammer, both on Ice Ring Isle. Those are two fantastic items in this.
That might be
this
really good to, like, I might go to Forbidden Woods, honestly, and open the big key door and flatten the Mothula, because they're both kind of on the way.
I'd be really tempted to go into Wind Temple.
That too, yes.
I know we don't have the hookshot, and the hookshot is pretty important for Wind Temple, but 9 of the 13 checks in Wind Temple are available without hookshot, and any of those could be the hookshot.
Right.
And then at the same time, we also get oh god, what was I going to say? Wait, when we get all of those 9 checks, we get the chance to open up the big key door. Are there Mothulas in Wind Temple? I don't think there are, actually.
I think maybe the yellow wizards can spawn some, but I don't think they're regular.
Right, in chat, Tally Demos, that's right. They don't have, no one has Command Melody, and Command Melody is required to get anywhere in Wind Temple, right off the bat.
Unfortunately.
We need Makar's help to plant some trees, to reforest.
Surely we can plant those trees ourselves, right? Like,
where does he get those seeds? He never runs out.
True.
So Alex is grinding up some of the money here in Ghost Ship because we still have the shield on Beetle's expensive shop ship. He's getting storage here though, which I don't know why he's doing this.
Because you can void out on the chest here.
Right, yes.
And then get more rupees. Just fall out into the void.
Yeah, otherwise you would need to save and exit and then sail back into the Ghost Ship.
Oh, that's Baitbag. Wait, did he have Baitbag before? I can't remember, honestly.
I don't believe so.
I'm really good at this, if you can tell.
I don't think we had Baitbag before, no. So that's going to open up, I think, two possible checks. One on Needle Rock, where you fly a seagull up, and one on Outset, where you do some shenanigans with a large pig.
Yes, we love Big Pig. Yeah, Sona just going to Horseshoe, grabbing that Platinum Mothula objective, and currently it is 10 to 8 right now. So Sona with a bit of a lead.
Yeah, that's going to be a little bit worrying for Alex.
Yeah. Because having that Mothula check, I believe the only really places you can get a Mothula are locked by Leaf. Because the only ones I can really think of are Forbidden Woods, Horseshoe, and there's one other that I can't remember, so I guess I can't think of it. But
yeah, the one at Horseshoe, there are tricks to skip golf, so you don't need. I guess you wouldn't need the leaf to get that one. That's
right.
Alex could just think that it's only the hammer that he found. Where else would Mothulas be? That's right.
I could be in Savage.
It could be down on which floor of Savage is the earliest?
I think it's like 13 or 14, probably.
Yeah. And we also need. Well, I guess we could get there with just the leaf, but. All right. What else do we have going on here now? Feed the Fishman. I think that's what Alex can go do right away here with the bait bag.
Yeah, looks like they're going to. Sona can also go full clear angular right now. But choosing not to, going to Needle Rock instead, just trying to get more items, I think. Trying to find a sword, honestly.
I think we would need the mirror shield to full clear angular.
Oh, wait, yeah, I'm an idiot. We do need that. I was just thinking about getting into the cave. Which...
Yeah, with the leaf, definitely... it's good to know that we can get into the cave there.
Yeah. But we do need mirror shield to actually do that.
Which Alex is one step closer to mirror shield.
Yep.
Meanwhile, so I'm doing a little puzzle secret cave here, I think, to get an item and also refill the arrows. This cave has a lot of arrow drops, so it's a great way to refresh.
Lots of arrows, lots of magic, everything you could ever need. Well.
Nope, everything you could ever need. I don't need anything else.
Yep.
Just light arrows. Nothing but light arrows.
Yes. I feel like this cave always has something good, though. So. We'll see. Oh,
Mikey, so something. Meanwhile, Alex taking care of the local wildlife.
yes. What did I tell you? What
That's
did
all you
I
need.
say? That's all you need.
Light arrows will one-shot any enemy in the game except for Goma and Mulgera babies.
And
And
warships.
and warships, really? They don't die to light arrows?
I don't think so. Honestly, I've never tried, so I couldn't tell you. I just assumed that you couldn't.
I would also assume that you couldn't. But I've never tried, yeah. So light arrows kill anything with conditions.
Yes. Anything's with an asterisk.
Only when we... Oh, I get no. Sona never went to this this sector yet. The island and the sub with the first sword that Alex
Right,
got.
right.
But they might. Could they jump
They
into
still-
Earth Temple right after?
They don't have command melody, so and they also don't have soup, so it'd be really difficult to go through it. But you can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, command melody is less required in Earth Temple. It makes it a lot trickier to deal with.
It makes it
And-
more forgiving if you have it, but you don't need it.
And yeah, I don't think you can get all 4 transparent chests without it.
Yeah. Sona has also not gone to Grandma yet, so still doesn't have a sword.
Still doesn't have a sword. Well, they'll get one right away here. But yeah, I'd say the bow is probably a little bit better at killing these rats than the single sword.
Yes, I agree.
Alex as well is going to grab his light arrows here very shortly. But I think the rest of... Well, I mean, Alex does have to go to Ice Ring to get that loaded
Yes.
loadout, really.
But in terms of actual progression, I think Alex has 3 shards currently, while Sona, I believe, has either 1 or 2.
I
And
saw 2
Alex
at
has
least.
3 swords, while Sona has 0. So, still anyone's game. That's 2 checks right there.
Oh,
Well,
it's the
not checks,
grappling
but
hook, right?
objectives.
The grappling hook that was in the rat
Oh,
sub.
so they are tied up on shards. I lied.
3 and 3.
Given that Alex doesn't have any more than I thought about, that I forgot about.
Grandma with light arrows.
Yes. Alright, finally gonna see Cabana being done. We do have Grappling Hook and Skullhammer on Sona's side.
Yeah, I think we're going to see 2 checks, or 2 islands that we haven't seen yet. Sona going down to Diamond Step, I believe.
Alex's, yeah. And
Alex's.
we don't have Hook Shot, but
Oh, no.
we do have ways around this.
That is Cabana, sorry. Right. Yeah.
This happens to be the big Octo spot for Diamond Step. And if you manage to jump into it with your King of Red Lions before the big Octo spawns in, it'll just take you to the default respawn point, which happens to be on the island. I think that's a little bit too far out.
Yeah, that'll be a little bit too far.
Yeah.
Because the Octo starts spinning a little too quickly. Wind God's Aria on the top of the Cabana there, which... I mean, again, it could be helpful in places.
Yeah.
It'll open up 2 Songstones in the temple, but they can be skipped as well.
Yes. It's a lot easier with Wind God's Aria. For the first one specifically. The second one, you can actually just completely skip without really any
It's not even... Actually, yeah, it's not even banned in in the no glitches run because it's
Yeah, it's not a glitch. It's just you just
it's
the
there.
devs. It's yeah.
They left a space that you can saddle through. Okay, Alex is going to get a lot of good news very shortly here.
Yes, finally getting the leaf, getting the skull hammer. Meanwhile, Sona exploring uncharted areas, trying to see what we're gonna find here. I hate these rats. These rats are the most annoying rats in the game.
Absolutely. You're trying to line things up just right, and bam, you get mugged.
Yes, exactly.
All right, leave for Alex. I think the worst experience I've had in this cabana is this little hop onto the ledge right past this gate.
Oh
Sometimes the rat
yes,
can bump you right in as you're in midair. You go right down that.
I hate that. That's yes, that happens to me a couple times.
Do we have a few moments?
Yes, of
Absolutely.
course.
Yeah, I just wanted to quickly jump in and remind chat of some of the upcoming bid wars that we have going on. So right now, the only bid wars that are open is for Pokemon Violet, where you can choose a starter name up to 12 characters in that starter name. Right now, Snapple is in the lead with $26. Snoddle Ice is at $10, and you could submit your own name if you would like for either of those. Or to pick one or to choose your own name, bid on one of those, make your own, whatever works. We also have the closing ceremony mascot name: Bingo, Callie, Bingy, Bob, Le Senor Cube, the Bingothon mug, or you could submit your own option. So yeah, if you want to see one of those names win, definitely do that. Also, exclamation point feedback. If you're enjoying the marathon, please go fill out the forum. Tell us how we're doing. We want to make this marathon even better for you, and we can only do that with your feedback. So please fill that out. And back to you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I personally like the Senor Cube the best, but
I was looking at some other Bing names like Extravaganza,
yeah,
Bingus.
Bingus, yes. But coming up past the 1 hour mark, we are currently, I believe it is 10 to 9, if I can count right. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Alex, and yeah, 10 for Sona.
Yeah, so Sona did
So,
a nice little leaf pump over there. You can keep a little bit of height if you drop the leaf and then pull it right out again, and that lets you skip a lot of these submarines. So it's when submarines are enabled, you usually like the leaf and before you tackle them. That's a little
right.
bit of extra time there, I think. And yeah, we saw the cabana being completely dead, nothing useful in there at all. And we also saw Alex unfortunately fell down in the ice ring chamber and had to grapple back up.
Yep.
So ultimately, I think that balances out with with each other.
Yeah, yeah. The funny thing is, Sona still never went to Grandma, so still doesn't have a sword.
They've got to be running out of places to find items.
I know.
Like we need command melody, and we need hookshot.
Yeah. I mean, they went to Headstone sub, so probably could have done it there, but guess didn't think about it at the time, which is fair.
Oh crap! Gets hit with a rat.
Grandma never
Oh.
ceases to amaze me. I wish I could be that nimble at her age. So, I think the last big item we're looking for here is the hookshot that does unlock one check. Oh, and the mirror shield, because that unlocks Angular Isles and Earth Temple.
Yeah, so if we see Mirror Shield pop up, that's good. We'll see a few other of these card objectives able to get hit. So yeah, either Hookshot, Command Melody, or Mirror Shield. I think those are going to be big items. Whoever finds them first.
Yeah.
Right now, they're both doing checks that we've seen the other one do, which won't lead us to anything, unfortunately. But
Yep.
Oh,
Getting the
what else
last
is
pro.
left then?
Um,
Sona has to go to Paw Print to get
gosh.
that sword still.
Wind Temple is pretty much fully open for Sona, I believe. Just we need Hookshot for the last few checks.
Did they get the command melody?
You're right, they didn't. No, they didn't. They got
And
Wingoth Daria, that's what
I
it
see in
is.
chat there we have Talidemos. You're right. Big Pig is still in Logic, hasn't been checked, and Alex is going to Outset. I think we're going to see a pig get yeeted.
Ooh, gotta love it. This is the best part of every seed.
What color is the pig going to be? Do we see? It was probably there earlier, but
Looks pink to me. Yep, just a
pink or pink
pure
with a
pink.
dot? Straight
I
pink.
believe it is pure pink, yes. Oh, I
Oh,
was wrong.
does have
What a nice
spots.
surprise.
So yeah, you put down the pig in this weird collision area, it'll get skewed as you pick it up, and that just does some really crazy stuff with its momentum.
No,
There we go.
I like to think that Grandma's just really this strong.
And then we just yeet it.
Yep.
Eat the pig.
Sona finally going to Grandma. Gonna save Grandma, get the soup, and hopefully check the mail as soon as possible. Finally get their first sword. Ooh,
There we go. Big pig. Big
big
pig with the
pig hit
goods.
the hook shot. That is very nice. Still missing command melody though.
Mm-hmm.
Especially I keep forgetting we are missing that.
And we get a second yeet on the right, on
Oh
Sona's side.
yes.
So
The
this
best thing.
this is interesting because we see that defeating the Chichu at Overlook Island is another objective. They both see it's not been done yet. Sona's going to be on their way there as Alex marks it
Most
off, I
likely.
think.
Oh, Sona forgot to buy bait.
Oh no.
So yeah, they're gonna have to do that now, and I think by the time they eat the pig again, which I mean I'm always down for more pig eats, I believe the choo choo will be done.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But ultimately, I think it will be a better time save than the alternative, which, well,
This is true.
I mean, we still lost some time, but that's done now. So from this point forward. There goes that. There goes the choo-choo. There goes another one, making the score a nice even 10-10.
Yes, and we have 5 checks left, and they all are missing. We all need like mirror shield for that, basically. I guess full power master sword. You don't need that. We're really
Yeah.
looking for command melody and mirror shield. Those are the only two.
I think so. Where's Alex heading now?
Horseshoe Island, it looks like. Those island puzzles are on. Play golf is in logic. Sona getting their own hookshot. Got to be a little annoyed that that hookshot just came up right after Alex got the blue choo choo.
Yeah, that's also a little bit of information though about what else, where they are and what they might be doing.
This is true.
There's so many mind games that you can kind of play in these settings. It's Alex didn't wind up getting into Diamond Step, did they?
No, they gave up. But now that they have hookshot, they'll be able to.
Yeah, Sona did Horseshoe earlier, so Alex is going
Yeah.
Horseshoe then straight north to Diamond Step, but Sona can just go straight there. So, what logical locations are left at this point? Diamond Step. Not much else.
Yeah. Not much else. Yep, nothing on horseshoe.
Maybe Fire Mountain. Oh, Sona went to Fire Mountain.
Yeah, Sona did go to Fire Mountain. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's really not much left to do. Um, Diamond Step
Um,
seems to really be the only thing. Once we get Command Melody or Mirror Shield, we'll unlock some more things.
yeah, kind of thinking that. Oh, what happened to Sona there?
That's a really nice looking sail, and they really just wanted to show it off. I get
No,
it. I get it.
they climbed up onto the warp pod. It looked like they fell off, and then they also pulled up the sail at the same time. Yeah, that was. I thought I saw an
Oh,
animation there that I'd never seen before. But
Sona still doesn't have a sword, so they can't do the bomb push strat because you can't drop the bomb behind you without a sword.
all right, yes,
This is so sad.
we got to go the long way around, which is, I mean, it's still not too long. You have
Yeah,
hookshot, that'll
no,
help out.
this is definitely not very long, but Alex
Yeah.
will be able to do it. So,
I have a feeling we're going to get command melody here, and it's going to be a great equalizer.
indeed.
Well, you see one spiky chest right there. Alex has the sword, so they're get to get up here real quick.
Oh, double spiky.
Synchronized
There it
command melody.
is. We found it, everybody.
Alex is just going to leaf over here, which I think is the quickest way, while Sona goes back through the warp pot.
Yep. Oh, that's the last sword.
Ooh,
And
Alex
also
pulling ahead.
Sona's first. that's
Oh
that's sad
my.
for Sona. Where even were all the swords? I can't even.
One came from, well,
I
Grandma
know
gave us no
what was
tamam,
Grandma,
which
what was Diamond Step.
one was top of scale of the wall on Pop Print.
Right.
I think I think one was inside of Rock Spire.
Um, like the
Some,
shop. I don't. No, that was a shield.
no, Island of Steel, sorry, that's what I meant.
Uh, was it? Uh,
I
no,
don't
I
remember
think
if
that
that
was a
was a sword or not.
bow.
Right, yes it was.
Yeah. So now we see both of them going to Wind
Lee
Temple.
going to Wind Temple. Yeah, we
Only
are holding hands.
holding hands. It's a race to unlock that big key door, to be honest.
Yeah, Alex just needs just two more objectives to pull out the majority.
Yeah.
But I think that they're more looking for progress right now. I think actually probably the mirror shield that they're looking for.
Yeah, the mirror shield is the only like item left that Alex needs to just do anything, really. Aside from more shards, but that only unlocks Hyrule. And also an objective.
Yeah, so since we don't have many more overworld shards, I think the rest of our shards have to be in Wind Temple here.
Yeah. And we know
So
one of
maybe,
them has to be on Mulgara.
for sure. So depending how well Wind Temple goes, it's possible that maybe Alex finds all of the shards, beats Mulgara. But of course, Sona can get in there and can take any of those objectives at any time as well.
Yep.
Sona using those light arrows to just delete enemies.
Yes. I love having light arrows for these Wind Temple and Earth Temple.
All right, Alex is going to do a interesting little spring storage here. He's going to put on the iron boots, take them off automatically, and hookshot out. So the game hasn't sprung up the spring yet, but it thinks that Alex is still on it. So he turns the camera to look at it, and he can just jump right up.
That's a fun trick. But yeah, like we said, we were waiting for command melody because it is impossible to progress past this point right here without command melody. Because you need Makar to put seeds in both of these dirt patches and open the door.
Yeah, you can skip into new rooms by going out of bounds if there's a loading zone behind them, but this is just part of the temple. There's no loading zone. You have to open the door in order to load the next room.
Right.
It looks like Sona is dropping the car in the middle of the spikes, slicing that
No.
onion a little bit.
No, it'll
Yeah.
be interesting to see if Alex decides to go through Wind Temple like fully, because Alex only needs 2 checks left, so he might end up just going for the opening the big key door.
Yeah, I think the best bet at this point is, well, there's another shard.
Yeah,
But
I mean at this point,
since the other 2 bingo cards need your mirror shield, you may as well keep opening chests in Wind Temple until you find that shield, because it's so it would be so
that's
useful.
true. Unless you just find the other 2 Triforce shards, which I mean could happen.
This logic was pretty bonkers, yeah. Wind Temple requires a lot of items, so usually there won't be too much, or there won't be as much in it because there's more requirements for those items to have. But Triforce shards have pretty much 0 logical connotations. Like, you get the 8 shards, they open up 1 check in Hyrule out of 300 in the game.
Yeah.
They could pretty much be anywhere.
They're only logically needed to beat the game, pretty much. So
Here we see our first blue chest that'll have a key in it. Could be a small key, could be a big key. It's the same
We
color
did-
of chest for either.
yeah, we did also see another blue chest in the middle of the hub room during the cutscene. So let's see what that is as well. We are
Yeah,
looking for the big key because we do need to open the door, not just clip through it like we usually do.
Yeah, Wind Temple has 2 small keys and 1 big key, and in order to, most runners own, or a lot of runners I should say, only need 1 small key, and then they can get every other check in the temple. You can skip the big key, you can skip the single small key, but
Right.
1 is absolutely required to get
And
every check anyway.
yes, Alex doing more storage strats, storing a chest to be able to walk on top of the Songstone.
And Sona doing
and
the
he-
same thing here as well.
And he still wants that item that was in that chest, which I believe was a key chest. So he's just going to try and void out, because like we said, voiding out gives you the item. I'm having a little bit of trouble.
Can't quite go in from the side there, you gotta go straight in. Yeah,
There we go.
Sona having a little bit of difficulty getting that storage in the first place. Oh no, we do get it, but the bomb blasts us down.
Yeah.
It's tough to recover
That's
from this.
unfortunate.
It's tricky, but
You
it's gonna
can
take
bomb
some time.
boost onto this spring. That is possible.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh,
no, there's nothing to hookshot, I don't think. Because you can't hookshot a stored chest. Because it's always in the state of being opened. So it'll always just cancel the action that you're doing to it.
that's really unfortunate for Sona. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think your best bet is to bomb boost, or I know if you don't have storage, you can. Oh no. There's a little spinner to raise up the platform, but I don't think you can hit it from this side when
I
while it's
think,
down.
yeah. You can either bomb boost up onto the spring or just cut your losses and take the Floor Master.
Yeah, I don't think you can flip the wall from here.
No, not from this side anyway.
Desperately trying to find a solution.
Yeah.
This is also part of the thinking on your feet that like the randomizer and bingo especially
Oh, yes,
brings up. Like, you find yourself in these situations that maybe you haven't been in before, and and what do you do?
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh. Soft resetting.
doesn't want to delete that key in case it's the big key. So deciding to,
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of bad.
unfortunately, reset all the way back to Diamond Step, lose all of the
Yeah.
progress in Wind Temple.
There was a floor master there. You could have just used the floor master, but I mean, when you're panicking, it's kind of hard to think about those other solutions. Probably didn't even notice that there was a floor master there because it's like never active.
Yeah, if you got grabbed by the floor master, that would be going through a loading zone that would give them the item that from the chest. It would remove your storage, yeah, but it would be probably a lot better than resetting like this and having to go through the first three,
Yeah,
4 rooms of Wind Temple again.
definitely. Wow.
Yeah.
And Alex finding all the shards in here before even finding a mirror shield.
So I think we would call that probably Alex can just go straight to the boss now. Well, yeah. Gets the big
Yeah,
key here, go straight to the boss, get your last Triforce, and unlock the big key. And I think
yeah.
that'll be it for him.
Not really much else to say. Just really unfortunate for Sona that they ended up missing the.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's right. Some fun to think. They did have Wind God's Aria, so they could drag Makar there and open up that big stone tablet as well. Songstone? Songstone, yeah.
Alex is doing the mini boss. I'm not really sure why. I don't think you need to, right?
Might still be looking for Mirror Shield, possibly.
I mean, yeah, I
Just
guess. Yeah, in case Sona doesn't. If Sona's already ahead, probably wants that failsafe, which makes sense.
Yeah, he could be thinking that if he goes to fight Mulgera, that maybe Sona went for Mulgera right off the bat and gets that unlock a big key. So yeah, it's a safe play, I think. Yeah, Sona probably possibly could have searched for the mirror shield. But yeah, I think that's going to be a pretty big reset because that's going to be about 6 minutes or so, which in a run of an
Yeah.
hour and a half is quite a bit. It's unfortunate, but it happens. We've all felt the pain of that happening in these
Yes,
kind of
we've
games.
all done that.
Right, Alex doing a neat little thing here where you put the boots on just on the edge, but you can also jump slash for. I don't know how tight the window is, but normally you can't grab on the ledges. Normally you just fall straight down with the iron boots, and you're supposed to fight the enemies underneath. The last one triggers a cutscene, which we can luckily bomb boost out of while it breaks with our iron boots on.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we full cleared the overworld. We've gotten every check in Wind Temple now.
Well,
So,
except
yeah, I
tall
think-
basement room, but yes.
I think this is pretty much a full clear.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh, that is. I mean, in terms of the logic of the seed, the logic doesn't care about the mirror shield because it's not required.
Right.
You only need one shield in order to beat Ganon to deflect the arrow off of. You don't need the mirror shield. It just checks that you have a shield. And nothing else nothing else is really in logic, I guess, except for that last angular island check, which is we'll know is going to be dead here.
Right.
If you're too high up, you'll get hit by the fans. You got to be careful there.
Yep. But yeah, now let's just say Alex is pretty much on a straight path to Mulgera here. Gonna be finishing up soon.
Yeah, this whole enemies room is interesting. If you hookshot those heads right on the edge, sometimes they won't trigger that they broke, and it just won't spawn the chest once you kill all of the enemies. You'll have to leave the room, come back in, and then probably pull it down again. It's a big time waste, and if you're going too fast, sometimes you'll do it. But it sounds like both of them broke here. So we're just going to cruelly pull that guy to his doom.
Yep. And of course, we know this is nothing because the last shard is on Mulgera.
Yeah, so I guess there wasn't any. I guess there wasn't any reason for Alex to clear out all of the enemies in that room and see that chest because they have everything that they'll need in order to get the rest
Honestly,
of the
they might have forgotten that race mode is on, which I mean, fair, but I don't know. We can ask, I guess. I think we will ask them for an interview. If we have time, of course.
Alright, and again, normally you're supposed to push blocks across that room so that you can cross safely, but side hopping is broken in many, many 3D Zelda games.
Yes.
It's too powerful. And here's the glitch, which isn't a glitch, which isn't an out of bounds. It's just the little space that the devs left in there in this game in the HD version, as Tyler mentioned, and opening the boss door. That's another one. And as soon as Alex kills Mulgera, that will be the Triforce of Courage formed.
Yes.
No, this isn't HD version, but the glitch or the not glitch, the sidle behind that songstone, that skip, you can do that. That's something that I suppose that the devs knew about, but didn't fix in the HD version. So you can do that trick in the HD version as well.
Right. Also, I just realized Angular Isles will have something. They'll have the boomerang, because I don't think we ever found it, did we?
I think one of them found the boomerang.
Did we find the boomerang?
I don't remember exactly where it was, but I'm pretty sure I saw it in that item get pose.
Okay, I didn't see it, so I must have been not paying attention. But
yeah, the boomerang is required in logic to beat Puppet Ganon and for many other things, but the boomerang is also one of the most optional items in this game.
yes. Always nice to have, never nice to get.
Nice to have, but you're not going to go out of your way to really get it
right
too often.
I hate Mulgera for this reason.
Sometimes the hookshot just does not want to latch on. Well,
obviously Alex just wanted to listen to more cat gems.
Sona absolutely destroying those mini Armos with light arrows.
Yep.
Oh, Mulgera.
Ooh.
You gotta be very careful, Mulgera does 2 hearts of damage, yeah.
But Alex should be fine.
You also have to be a little bit careful here if you miss that, because on the last one, you can kill Mulgera in a spot where you're in the center of the room, and you'll be right on the teleport.
Yes.
Before getting the shard. That's a possibility.
That has happened to me before, actually, and it's very, very annoying to try and go back and get.
Usually all it takes is once, and then you never make the mistake again.
Yep.
Oh, I think he should be good.
Yeah, we were good. And that should be that should be it. Unfortunate for Sona, the Wind Temple not working out. But yeah. GG's to Alex.
13, that's a majority. That will take the bingo card. GG's.
Yeah.
Alright. And that is being Wind Waker Lockout Bingo here. I think we might get joined by the runners here to chat a little bit here. I believe, but
yeah. They're in the waiting room, so wants to drag them in. Alright.
Hello,
GG's,
Alex, Sonah.
both of you.
Hello, guys.
Let's go ahead and get the elephant out of the room, Sona. You want to talk
I
about that
should
wind
have.
temple?
I should have just saved and
Alright.
reset.
Hello,
I don't
Zelda.
know
Easy
why I
for
decided
you.
to redo the entire temple.
Hello,
At...
guys.
Let's go ahead and
So
get
what
the
happened,
elephant out of the
Alex,
room,
or
Sona.
to everyone here? What happened is I can hear myself in an echo.
Yeah,
You-
just
a little
mute
bit of echo, yeah.
Bingothon audio, whatever thing.
Sorry.
So what happened?
Wait, what am I muting? Sorry, guys.
In Discord itself. In the live channel chat, mute Bingothon audio capture. Right click mute.
There we
Did that
go.
work?
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, now I got it.
So what happened in Wind Temple?
So right before the Aria stone, when you bomb
Mhm.
drop storage that chest, I did it too late, or not too late, but I got the storage, and then the bomb exploded me down below.
Oh, damn.
And I tried to find some method of getting back up there
Yeah.
by
I
clipping
don't
the
know of
left arm
any.
into the wall.
You can bomb boost onto the spring. It's very finicky. It's very hard to do. But the easiest way is there's a floor master down there. I believe you can just get selected by the floor master and go back
Yeah.
into the hub room.
I didn't know where he would put me, to be honest. I should have saved anyway. I really messed up with that.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
very unfortunate, but like we all have things that happen like that to us, and
Yeah.
so it
It
is
was
Like
part
a
of the
me
game.
failing bulb skip. That was rough.
it
Well,
was a very
when
close race otherwise.
when you were
Yeah.
both heading towards Wind Temple, that was about 2 or 3 seconds difference. You were both going there for your last checks, and it was it was
The
really
only
close.
Yeah.
the only difference was that Alex had the full master sword and Sona
I
only
don't know
had
where he
zero
found those
sword.
swords.
Alex's
My
last
sword.
sword was your
Were
first
on.
one, Sona.
Yeah, I had him on Mailbox, Letter from Fido's Mother, Forest Haven on Tree Branch, Choo Choo Cave, Scale the Wall, and Diamond Step Island, First Chest Maze.
Well, that
Where I
would
got
make
mine.
sense. I haven't
So
done
all the
got
three
checks
of
that
those.
you orphaned.
I got a super out of logic bottle on Minenko's
Yeah, I was
picture.
wondering about that. Oh,
Yeah, I got it on
Minenko. Yeah.
Minenko's picture, and then that
Because
led
there
to
was another bottle in Bird's Peak
Nook
Rock. I'm
Mall.
like, there's no way he went there. It's that
Yeah,
early. That's
I was so
crazy.
excited to get that. I was pretty lucky though, to be honest.
Yeah.
We did get to see
That
Grandma
made me
saving
think.
Grandma.
Yeah, that made me think that the short cyclists were on, but they weren't.
Nope, they weren't. Just very
I,
lucky.
I got to do the strat where you kill the blue choo choo with the tingle statue at the
Let's
beginning
go.
I did see that.
to get the 4 types of choo choos. That's super funny
We were
when
wondering
that
at first, but
happens.
no, that was like, didn't even know that was a possibility. That was like that's the kind of logic that these bingo cards really bring out, like the knowledge about the game, and it's so fun to see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
it's a joy to play too. Like, if I'm being honest, Sona's been destroying me in the past few races we've done. I had to take a much more aggressive route because it's a very different play style, bingo and
Exactly. Yeah.
regular rando. Regular rando, you're going to be full clearing, trying to route stuff efficiently. Bingo, you get an item, you go do that check, or the other person will do it before you, and that's usually what happens in our races. We've
Yeah,
done
right
quite a
at
Yeah,
the
few
when you
very
get
1v1s.
the item, you just dip immediately to go do
right
the
at the
check.
right at the
That's
very start of the seed, you rushed for Battle Squid. That was
Yep. I
Both
shouldn't
of
have
you
yeah.
wasted
did.
time going for the
Did I
3
get
squid.
Did he get bad Battle Squid RNG? I got it pretty much right away. Did
Yeah,
yeah,
you
he?
got it
he
on like the fifth shot or something. Yeah.
Another funny thing I tried to do was I tried to get the Kargarok on Fire Mountain with bombs with the King of Red Lions cannon. That's so difficult to do. I
Yeah.
Yeah. Alex
I had to.
actually got the aggro on the Kargarok, so the
Did he
Kargarok
have
got a
like a
lot
bear or
closer.
something?
No,
No.
I have no clue how I
No.
got the aggro, if
it,
I'm being
it
totally
flew
What?
honest.
down to
That's
his boat, and he
crazy.
just got it there. Yeah, he only had bombs at that point.
Dang.
Oh, so you must have gotten bombs really early.
Yeah, probably earlier than you. They were at.
Way earlier than me.
Actually, I
Yeah.
don't remember. If I tracked it right, they should be at ankles rewards.
Yeah, they were
They
ankles
are.
All
Yeah.
5.
rewards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sona did get them quite a bit earlier. Yeah.
Also, where did you get your undead picture? Just curious.
Ghost ship. So what happened was I was sailing to I think Private Oasis, and
Uh-huh.
I didn't even plan it. The ghost ship was just there, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I need to go ahead and do this so I can get the Redead picture and the possession." Because I was going to do that after I went to Private Oasis, and then it was just there. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it first, of course.
Okay. I was wondering why you didn't get Western. You didn't get Western Ferry then. I guess you must have forgot about it. I
Western
assume.
Ferry.
No,
I didn't have bait bag. Oh,
Ghost
I
Ship
did
had
Sona
have.
bait
went
bag.
into Ghost Ship before
Yeah.
they could actually beat it. They just went in to
Oh,
get the 2 checks and then left.
Oh, okay. That makes more
yeah.
sense.
I didn't have the bag, or I didn't complete it. I didn't have the means to complete it.
Okay, that makes more sense.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
this seed
that was
was
a...
pretty nice.
And
Really? I thought it was horrible at the start.
Well, because you didn't get a sword for like the first 50 minutes.
I got a
Yeah.
sword super early out of logic too. So
I was trying to do that clip into diamond step with the bombs and the hook shot, and then I remembered I don't have a sword, so I can't pull it out to put the bomb
Yep.
behind me.
Yeah.
But then I found a sword in diamond step, so
But it was a good race. And no one else has any questions. I think we'll turn it over to our hosts, see what they have in store for us for the rest of the night.
yeah.
Well, we are definitely going to be moving on to the next run as quickly as we can because we are running behind. Ariel, would you like to take us out?
Yeah, sure. Coming up next, we have a bingo that is so new that I don't think it's ever actually been either featured on the channel, or I don't think I've ever even heard of anybody doing a bingo for this game. Pokemon Violet. Our good friend Rob the Gamer, who has also done other runs and other games for this, even this specific bingo-thon. He's going to be doing a blackout bingo for Pokemon Violet, a game that came out 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. And then after that, we have Super Mario Odyssey, another blackout bingo by the lovely CJ. If you don't know where you are right now, if for some reason you have stumbled into this stream and you don't know what's happening, what's a bingo-thon, this is bingo. We are running video game bingos, and but it's all in support of charity. We are supporting Fred Hutch, which is a cancer research center where world-renowned scientists and humanitarians work together to prevent, diagnose, treat cancer, HIV, and many other diseases. With 3 Nobel laureates among their researchers, they are at the front of the battle against those illnesses. If you have any money to donate, we would love to have your donations. We even have some amazing bid wars and prizes. We have all sorts of fun stuff. But if the charity just makes you feel warm inside, then that's all you need. Coming up just now, we're going to be doing something a little special for you guys. We're going to be... Senna, what game are we going to play as hosts?
Well, I don't know if chat has heard of it. It's a little game called Telestrations, also known as Gardic Phone. But stand by just a moment. We're going to be going into intermission to see that.
But stick around if you want to see us flail wildly with drawing things.
So first off, one of the things that we have to do is figure out what we can do for the people that have long COVID. We need to figure out what is causing that long COVID and try and figure out better treatments for long COVID. And so we have people that are running different studies, some that started with the forethought as early as April and May of 2020, where they recruited people and just have been following them for the last 2 years. And now we can start understanding why some people have long COVID and some don't, and maybe start digging down into ways to treat it. Secondarily, the hard part about COVID evolving is that a lot of the treatments we had with regards to preventing people from getting really sick, as the virus evolves, those treatments are no longer good enough to keep up with it. And so one of our researchers is using AI to basically look through almost 4,000 drugs that have already been approved for treatments for many different other conditions and seeing whether any of them can reduce the severe illness for COVID. And finally, we have a group of researchers that are now trying to see whether they can forecast the next variant that will come to us. So we may be able to design boosters in the future that are already ready to go when the next variant shows up. So that forecasting of the future is something that I'm really excited about as well.
Are you struggling? Missing your regular FARTs? Have you tried going online? Visit exotic destinations. Move your dreams, whoever you are. Apply today. No skills? No worries. Everybody's welcome. You're hired. Open a door of new opportunities. Work alone or with a friend, or two, or more. You can do it. Move locally or connect together online. Yeah! Nice one. Coming 2023.
Yeah,
That
well,
thing.
it's descending into
The thing that you
chaos.
probably are not looking at. But anyways, hi.
Ah!
Hello.
Oh. Would you look
We're
at that?
live.
Yeah. Hey, would you look at that? It's us. It's a thing.
We're back.
We're
Playing
back.
garlic telephone. I mean, sorry, Gardic phone.
The garlic-ified telephone, of course.
Yeah,
Alright, well,
we're playing the thing, basically.
We're
Yes.
yeah, we're playing the thing and we're definitely behind. So I'm gonna hit start.
Yeah.
Ah!
It's so
That-
loud.
Well, help.
So whose screen gets seen?
Oh my god.
I'm just putting the little thing over it. I'm not looking at it.
This screen anymore.
There.
Hope you guys like the keyboard.
Oh god. I need to stop the stream.
Oh,
is the thing.
God.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is a new one.
Did
you say you need to stop the stream?
Like, pause the stream that I am watching.
Oh, gotcha. I'm gonna say don't do that though, huh?
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening? What is happening? What am I doing?
What are you doing?
That is a very good question.
There's a lot of freaking out, not a lot of drawing. I'm hearing.
That is probably.
Yeah, I'm not
correct.
hearing any paintbrush clacking, any swishing of the paintbrush. Come on, let's get going.
Or any water or anything like that.
Yeah, nothing like that. Nothing of the sort.
Yeah, you're all gonna see my super great drawings soon, and yeah,
No.
you're not gonna like it.
No.
You're not gonna like it. Oh my god.
Chat gets to see what I'm doing live. Oh no! I'm out.
What is this?
What is this? What is this? There's more screaming from me so far. That sounds accurate.
Oh god, we get like no time to guess.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay.
What is this? Who wrote this? I need to speak with you about how you write prompts for this game. You don't write anything. This is too long.
I do agree. This is a nightmare. I also
which I will
hope
never
nobody
wake.
minds me doing the thing in here because
I love mouse drawing. It's my favorite. Oh, I don't want to draw. That's horrifying. Okay. We're just gonna do a thing. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
This is absolutely fine.
This is fine. It's fine.
My drawing skills,
This is
chat.
fine.
Oh my god.
This is fine.
This is okay.
This is fine.
I'll do it.
Who cares? This is fine. Oh my god. I can't wait. I can't wait for the thing to be on stream and be like, what the frick is this?
Well, that didn't go right. I had the wrong tool.
What?
Sounds accurate. Oh boy, I can't wait for the thing now.
This is what I'm going with, chat. This is what I'm
I
going
can't wait
with.
for everyone to complain at.
All right. What kind of horrible things did you guys do? What kind of horrible things happened?
Batman punching Superman. I understand now.
It was accurate. It's pretty close.
That's a good one.
Hey, it works. Hey, you know what, CJ? You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Superman stuck with it.
Yeah,
Hey, this was pretty good, honestly.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see what
I've seen way worse.
Flohan started with Chaos Golf
Bingo.
This is what I had to draw, and
oh wow, that's actually nice.
Oh,
that's pretty good.
Oh god.
Yes.
Okay.
golfing badly with pink golf.
Yeah.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah, I got this, and I was like,
Bingothon. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. Interesting.
We completely lost the goal.
All right, my turn. I said Bingothon mug and a bikini.
Oh, that was you. That was you.
Oh, that was you.
What?
That was you. That just smells good.
Senna, what happened?
I made a mug.
I mean, I guess the mug itself is inherently sexy. I get it. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, the mug itself is inherently sexy. I did like.
I will agree with that. Yes.
A hungover rainbow. Oh, that's
boy.
That's a
Okay.
sleeping rainbow.
Yeah. Sleepy rainbow.
Sleeping
a sleepy
rainbow.
Rainbow.
I mean, it kind of stayed the same.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, rainbow dream.
Rainbow dreams. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take this.
All right. Hey, you know what?
No, not
It
too
was-
bad. Not too bad.
Actually,
All
they're
right.
pretty similar.
I was hoping for some vomiting rainbows, but I can't always
Bingo
be
time.
vomiting.
On in space. Let's go.
In Spurs.
What is this drawing?
I ran out of time, to be completely
Bingo.
The
honest.
Big Dipper.
Yeah, I was trying to get the Big Dipper in space, and
Let's go.
Panda in the center.
Nice bingo.
That was
With a
Bingo.
panda.
Let's go.
There's a panda in the middle.
There's a panda in the middle.
Nice.
Okay, I think we might have time for one more round.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay. All right.
I am 1000% down for that.
All right.
All right.
Let's try again, guys.
Let's see how chaotic we
Let
can
me
make
just
this.
make sure that nothing has changed. Okay, and start.
Alright. Yes, I can see that.
Okay.
I can see that actually. That makes sense. Yeah.
Heck. No, I want. I'm gonna run out of time. There we go. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Chat, we're amazing. We're awesome.
Oh my god.
This is gonna. um. And then.
Oh god, this is so bad.
Oh god, this is
I agree.
stressful.
Oh my
okay.
god.
That's gonna be terrible.
That's good enough. That's good enough.
Oh
good
well,
enough.
I didn't write
we'll
that well. Oh boy.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, this is
That's what I'm going with. I don't know about you, Chat, but that's what I'm going with.
Well, this is kind of lame, honestly.
Oh wait, no. Ooh. Yeah.
Ah!
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
What do these words mean?
Does that work? It does work. Cool.
I'm gonna put in a ladle.
Oh fuck. Here. I think this is actually the complete opposite of what I'm doing, but who cares?
Only we will care.
Then.
Yeah, we will judge your picture to the extreme, Flo.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you.
No need to worry there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
This is a beautiful, beautiful thing that I'm drawing, and no one's going to appreciate it.
This is going to be a very beautiful picture, by the way. Very beautiful. I hope you're gonna like my drawing.
Sure. That's what we're going with. It looks terrible, but it looks decent.
I need to hide stream.
CJ, you probably got my drawing. This is the exact reaction I would have expected.
All right.
We're good. All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm very
I'm sorry.
scared of that drawing that I just got.
All right.
It makes me fear for my life.
Let's see what we got.
D&D bingo. Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah. That makes sense. I was really confused. I figured it out the very, very last second, though. Oh, I didn't get the D.
Oh no.
Oh my god. It's a beautiful bingo word. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
It's pretty literal.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We get it back.
We're taking what was in between. Here's what was in between.
Flora won.
I won. Let's go.
Panda in the
here we go. This one I had a really hard time trying to figure out how to draw it.
Senna, what is this? Senna, what is this?
There is. Wait, Scoot Snowman in? What?
I didn't run out of time. I was gonna say in jail. I was gonna say in jail.
Not the picture
Oh boy.
I thought.
We do one.
Beautiful, beautiful,
Nice.
beautiful.
Very valid.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
I
Excellent.
didn't
Good
know
one.
what the snowman was supposed to be in.
That was a group effort. Teamwork, everybody. Teamwork.
Oh, good, but everyone's slow.
What?
Chaos.
Chaos
stew.
Okay.
What is this?
Blue liquid.
Blue liquid in a cup. Close. Close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close.
No, that's close.
Honestly, I feel like that's what we would be served if Floha was in charge of everything. In a
Panda drinking a milkshake. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Didn't start well.
No, this
Hey,
did
that's
not start
bad.
well.
That's not bad. It's not bad
It's
at
a
all.
beautiful panda.
Panda
Panda
fast
fa-
food.
Ooh,
Panda fast
all right.
Panda fast
Okay.
And here
Okay.
it comes.
Oh.
Oh.
Human burger.
Burger. Close enough.
completely lost the plot there.
Yeah, but honestly,
Very
okay,
ambiguous
so
holiday.
I blew this one. I completely blanked. I was just like, well, gotta write something.
How did you draw so well? Do you have like a draw pad?
No, I've spent a lot of time mouse drawing in my wayward youth.
So I took a lot of time making the hat, and then I had like 5 seconds to make something for the face, and I was just
Anna.
okay. Here we go.
Got from ambiguous winter holiday to Santa. That's impressive. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
Not so ambiguous anymore, is it?
Yeah.
We immediately unambiguified it.
How are the runners doing? How's Sean
Well,
doing?
that
Is he still-
is a mark off the bingo board. I'll throw that on there right now for the host board.
That is indeed. And
It
yeah.
was so much fun.
That was a lot of fun, guys. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Well done,
See
everyone.
you.
Well done.
And we'll be right back with Pokemon Violet. Don't go
Yay.
anywhere.
Oh, bye.